Welcome to the Creative Kobold. I'm Gyra, and here's an amazing deal for you who are in this for the long run. The Reaper Bones 5 Kickstarter. So this is going to be a slightly different video. Let's get to it. The Bones 5 Kickstarter is a way to get potentially hundreds of quality miniatures in 28mm scale for very little money. It's a Kickstarter, meaning you help the company fund new sculpts of minis that they can sell, and it'll take time for them to get everything done. The upside to this is that you won't pay anything near what the prices would be once the new minis go into the stores. The minis themselves will be produced in either Bones or Bones Black, which are plastic materials. Regular Bones is white or light grey and a bit bendy. Bones Black is in a darker grey and harder. Both can be painted without having to prime the minis first, as acrylic bonds well with the material used. Some will argue against this point, but my own personal experience, as well as Reaper Miniatures' official statements, both support this. You can prime if you want, however. Reaper Miniatures is an experienced miniatures manufacturer that started their business in 1992. They have had several extremely successful Kickstarters, including 4 previous Bones Kickstarters, that have all been fulfilled. They also have incredibly good customer service. The Kickstarter campaign will function as follows. There will be different sets with unique miniatures. 1 core set, a handful of expansion sets, and multiple add-ons. The core set is the set with the most miniatures. It costs $120 and starts out with 49 miniatures. As more money is pledged to the campaign, more miniatures are added to this set. The price remains the same. Last time, in Bones 4, though the core set then only cost $100, the number of miniatures in the core set ended up at an amazing 163. And that included miniatures of many different sizes, including a gargantuan dragon. The expansions work the same way. The more people pledge to the campaign, the more minis are added to them. These sets are themed and have fewer miniatures in them, but also cost about half the price of the core set. The add-ons are miniatures or sets of miniatures that are not in the core set or any of the expansions. These are unlocked as the campaign gets more funded and have varying prices. When the Kickstarter campaign is done, Reaper will set up a pledge manager, where you can go in and choose exactly which sets and add-ons you want. The funds you pledged during the Kickstarter is added to the pledge manager, but you can also pay more at this time if you want other items. Keep in mind though that no more new minis will be added to the core or expansion sets, and no new add-ons will be unlocked at this point. So it's highly suggested that you pledge as much as you can of what you plan to spend during the actual Kickstarter. So, hundreds of quality minis for less than $1 each, including large, huge and gargantuan-sized creatures? This sounds too good to be true, right? What's the downside? Well, the waiting time. It takes almost 2 full years for the entire process of getting the molds right for hundreds of new sculpts, and then producing them, and then Reaper receiving them, and then picking out the orders for everyone and shipping them out. But once you receive your set, it is so worth it. The Bones 5 Kickstarter is out now, and will be running until the end of this month, October 2019. I highly suggest you go and check it out right now. If you're on the fence, buy some time by pledging $1 and get access to the pledge manager that'll be open for some time after the campaign ends. Seriously guys, this is perhaps the best deal you'll ever get in your life. Unless they announce Bones 6. I hope you found this useful. Check out my video on the Bones 4 core set to get an idea of what to expect. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video.